$163 for car insurance. Now look how much he pays. Most insurance companies...
As Shanquella Robinson's family continues to search for answers in the death of their daughter, some are claiming a suspect has been arrested in the case. The 25-year-old Charlotte woman mysteriously died while on vacation with a group of friends in Mexico. They've issued an arrest warrant for one of the people on the trip, but some articles are saying that person has been arrested. Wake Up Charlotte's Megan Bragg verifying these claims.
Yeah, and this is the article that has been circulating on social media. It claims that there has been an arrest in the Shanquella Robinson
you all
case.
hear that?
But we wanted to walk you through the article because there are some red flags here. When someone reports and shares claims that are not verified, this is how misinformation spreads. First, the headline suggests DeHaan Jackson was arrested in the United States. As of now, Mexican authorities have not publicly even named a suspect. They have issued arrest warrants but haven't said who the warrants are for. Then the article goes on to say Jackson was arrested by Interpol.
Hello, and welcome to Can You Handle the Truth? I am your host and creator, Jocelyn N. McGuire, specializing in breakthrough counseling, women's ministry, as well as mental health. My passion is to see individuals overcome with what? The truth. I do hold a bachelor's degree in psychology. I am also a certified circle keeper, as well as a spiritual chain breaker. Thank you all for joining in today. I truly do appreciate it. And this is what I need for you guys to do. I need for you to what? Like and share. All right? Like and share. Like and share. Like and share. All right? Like and share. Like and share, because this is going to be a great conversation. A great conversation. All right? A great conversation tonight. So, like and share. All right? Like and share. And let's talk about it. All right? Like and share. Let's like and share, because we don't want anyone to miss what we're going to talk about today. We don't want you all to miss that at all. Okay? So, like and share. Tap in your friends. Tell them, come on in. Tap in your friends. Tell them, come on in. Tap, tap, tap your friends and tell them what? To come on in. Come on in and join in to what? The conversation. All right? Come on in. Like and share. And hey guys, listen to this. Go over there to YouTube. Oh, yes. I want you to subscribe. Yes, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Listen here. Today is a new day. It was freezing today, of course. We in Ohio. Okay, so we don't know what the weather's going to be tomorrow. But this is what you do. For right now, I want you to like and share. Like and share. Come on, let's get the people on in here. Let's talk about this thing, okay? You know, our subject tonight is, could my so-called friends be my frenemies? Could my so-called friends be my frenemies? Like and share, because this is something that we all need to really talk about and discuss about friendship and about your friend being your enemy and you didn't know it. About your friends being your enemy, but you didn't know they were your enemy. Well, you know, there are some slight clues that would raise your eyebrows up and say, hey, I don't think they really like me. I don't think they really a good friend. Pay attention, okay? Because we're going to go over that, all right? We're going to go over that, and we're going to talk about it, okay? Like and share. Come on, let's get the people in here. Let me know you're here, all right? Let me know you're here, that you done joined in. I appreciate that. Like and share. We're going to be talking about friends, frenemies. Friend enemies. That means they're your friend and your enemy at the same time. They're two people at the same time. They are what? Two people in one. Ain't that something? Two people in one. And this is a frenemy. You my friend and you my enemy at the same time. Now we're going to be talking about Shakula Robinson, the young lady that died under suspicion of, they said, alcohol poisoning, you know. But, however, she didn't die of alcohol poisoning. She died of a brutal attack by her so-called friend. Now, to me, you going away with your so-called friends, especially to another country, and it's not just one friend, but it's several friends. I believe it's 6 of them that went, and they wanted her to go. So she decided that she would go with them. But however, you know what? She found out who was really her enemy. Because she ain't had no friends there. Now listen to this. You all, now you with your friend. Oh, hello, Miss Janet. How you doing, Stevens? Good evening. Can't be both at this. Okay, can't be both in my circle of both. Pick a side. Exactly. Pick a side. Pick a side. I mean, this young lady. Now, mind you, she's only 25 years old. Okay. She's only 25 years old, and her life was just taken away from her by her what? So-called friends. So-called friends. So, do you all believe that it was already planned? Because it haven't been there a good 24 hours, and she's dead. So, do you believe that it was already pre-planned, a conspiracy to do bodily harm to this girl? Because, see, they wasn't there a good 24 hours. And she's dead. Now, I know some of you all probably seen the video and heard on the news and things of that nature about this happening. And they try to cover it up. The so-called friends, okay? The so-called friends try to cover it up, all right? Now, if we're going somewhere and I know you my friend, do I expect you to hurt me? No. I'm not expecting you to cause hurt to me. Because we are what? We are what? Friends. We are friends. And being friends, don't we look out for each other? Being friends. However, the only thing they looked out for this girl was this, to make sure she was dead. I believe they talked about it. I believe they knew what was going to happen. Don't make like you didn't know what was going to happen now. I believe they knew. I believe every last one of them knew what was going to go down in Mexico. They knew what was going to happen in Mexico. I want you guys to like and share so we can have this deep conversation, because I'm going to show you all how you know you got a frenemy, okay? How you know you got a frenemy. Listen. People do want to be in your circle, all right? They want to be in your circle, even though they may not like you, even though they may be what? Jealous of you, even though they may be envy of you, but because you carry your personality in a way that's that people gravitate to you, and they want to be a part of that, okay? So they come into your circle and want to be a friend, all right? You allow them to be a friend. But remember this. Always watch out for the what? The real remarks that are not very strong. The very slight remarks, okay? But we're going to get into that later. But however, have you heard of such a thing? You know, this has been going on for centuries, that people are jealous of each other. And friends can be jealous of a friend. There are so many different ways that, or reasons why they want to be your friend, and why they become your enemy at the same time. I say they are two individuals that live inside of one, okay? All right, let me see here. Somebody wants to come on my TikTok channel. So if you want to come on, guess what? I can invite you on. We can put your lovely face up here, and everyone will be able to see you and hear what you have to say. So just let me in, and I will invite you in, okay? Just let me in now, all right? I would love that. Now, so from the beginning, this is what happened, so to say. That the girls, the friends, talk with the parents about their daughter going to Mexico with them. And maybe the reason they talked to her is because she needed someone to watch the baby, because now we know this. She has a young child, a very young child. And so we know that they confronted the parents saying, no, can she go? You know, it's going to be fun. It's just us friends. And, oh, it's going to be all right. We're going to go there on this excursion and this, that, and the other. Parents said yes. They trusted these girls. They trusted them, all right? They trust them that their daughter was going to be what? In good company. The daughter was going to be in good company, that she would be safe, that she's what? She's among friends. So if she's among friends, we know she's going to be all right. We know she's going to be all right, okay? So they go on this little vacation. And within the 24 hours, they're not there a good 24 hours. Not there a good 24 hours. And this young lady is what? Dead. Now she is what? Deceased. She has been what? Murdered. But the thing about it is this. They try to cover that up, those so-called friends, okay? And they say, oh, she has alcohol poisoning. No, she done drunk too much alcohol. And the parents know this girl is not a real alcoholic drinker. She doesn't really indulge in drinking, okay? She doesn't really indulge in drinking. So that would be kind of suspicious that she would drink that much? That she is poisoned now? That would certainly raise my eyebrows up. All right. And come to find out, after the autopsy, you know, where they come back to the United States. They come back, all right? They come back to the United States, and because the girl done died, she done passed away, and they back in the States. Well, the parents are devastated. Of course they are. They are devastated. And any real true friends and relatives will be devastated as well. Did she just go down there with some friends and come back? Apparently something is not right. There is, as my friends would say, a dead cat on the line. Like and share. Join in the conversation. Oh my goodness. This is just, it doesn't make any sort of sense at all. So anyway, let me continue on with this story here. The autopsy finally comes in. You know, it takes a while sometimes for an autopsy to show up, you know, to be revealed of how the person actually died. How the person actually died. So it's sometimes that takes a little while before they can release this vital information. So it takes a little bit before they can release this information. Now, we have to wonder that once the information was released that she did not die of alcohol poisoning, that was not the cause of her death. That was not the cause of her death. The cause of her death resulted from what? From the hand of others. From the hands of others. Tawana says here, she says, listen here. She says what? You don't leave your real friend behind. No, you don't leave your real friend behind. If it would have been a real friend, first of all, if it would have been a real friend, guess what? Guess what? They would not have let this happen. If it would have been a real friend, they would have told her, hey, this is what they are up to. And you thinking that they are your real friends? Honey, let me tell you what they're plotting to do. They plotting to try to take your life. Such is going to jump on you, beat you up, and we supposed to be video. Now, that's the real friend. That's the real friend that's going to warn you of what's going on, that's going to say to you, hey, don't go, girl. I wouldn't go. Don't go. Don't go. Don't go with them. You know they ain't right. 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 Don't go with them. That's the real friend. That's the real friend. The friend, the so-called friend, is a friend enemy that does not tell you what is going to happen on this particular trip, and they know the details, okay? They know the details. But they fail to what? They fail to let you know what is actually happening. So anyway, let me go back. The autopsy reveals that this young lady had been beaten. Now, you know this is a real beat down when they break your spinal cord and break your neck. Think about that. What kind of beating was that? Huh? What kind of beating was that they had broke your neck and damaged, cracked your spinal cord? Are you serious? Are you serious? Then the footage comes out. Maybe somebody got a conscience. I don't know. Maybe someone got a conscience and decided, no, I need to show this video. Because, you know, sometimes people do have a conscience. And they got to get that off of them. So what happened was, the video was released. I don't know if some of you all saw it now. I only seen part of it. But however, oh my goodness. The girl who died, Miss Robinson, was naked. Okay? Was naked. And another girl comes in, got this bonnet on, some shorts on, and she come in, she start wailing on her. She starts to wail on her. She starts to what? Beat on her. She starts to give her what? The business. While the others are looking on and videotaping, because you can hear them in the background fight back, because the girl didn't fight back. Maybe she didn't know how to fight. Maybe she just didn't know how to fight. Maybe she was just, or she was just in shock. Or she was just in shock that her so-called friend would want to jump on her and beat her. Because sometimes you can be in shock. Sometimes you can be in shock and not know how to what? Not know how to respond. Didn't you know that? Sometimes you can be in a state of shock that you cannot begin to defend yourself. Now, I know that's something right there. Now, I'll tell you guys to do this. Like and share. Come on. Bring me your comments. Let's talk about this. Listen. When this was occurring, wouldn't you say, why didn't somebody stop it? I mean, I'm in the room with nothing but friends. So-called friends. Why you didn't try to stop it? Now I also heard this, that there was a man that was beating on her as well. Okay? I ain't saying it's true. I ain't saying none of that. I'm just saying, this is what I heard through the grapevine. that the original video shows a man beating the mess out of her and broke her neck and her spinal cord. Now, you can't tell me that was an accident. You can't. You cannot tell me that was an accident. That was no accident. That was deliberate. You deliberately, under false pretenses, got her to go to Mexico, and you knew what you was going to do. You knew that you was going to beat this girl. You knew it. Did you mean to kill her? I don't know. But I know you meant to what? Cause bodily harm to her. Now, that I do know. That I do know. You set out. You set out to hurt her. You set out to do that. That was the plan. And don't tell me you didn't know what the plan was. You ain't going to tell me that. You're not going to tell me that. You're not going to tell me you didn't know. Yeah, you knew. You knew what was going to go down in Mexico. You knew what was going to go down in Mexico. You know what? In my opinion, you was there. You sat there. You allowed this to happen. You viewed it. You what? You videotaped it. You was yelling in the background. Guess what? You should be charged too. All of them. All of them. All of them need to be extradited to what? Mexico. And they need to be penalized to the utmost. Come on now. Penalized to the utmost. Now let me talk about something else about so-called friends who are frenemies. You all been friends for umpteen years. Umpteen years. And you decide that you're going to go on a trip, okay? And the thing is with a group of others, all right? And you all go together. And your so-called friend is the one that planned everything. Now, what do we have here? Okay, we got the friends for umpteen years. And then we decide to go on a trip with others, a group of people. And we decide we're going to go to the what? We're going to go to Jamaica, all right? We're going to Jamaica. Now, you know, your friend knows that planned this trip. She knows that you're handicapped, all right? Is that devilish? Come on. She knows you are what? Handicapped. However, the accessibilities do not work, such as the elevator does not work. So they offer you a room on the ground floor so that the people with the handicap will be able to tour the island and take in to the festivities, all right? Now, but your so-called best friend declines. It says, no, we're going to take our original rooms on the 5th floor. Oh my God, how's she going to get to the 5th floor? Come on now. Oh, you take no consideration. Oh, you're not a friend. You are not a friend. That is not a friend, guys, okay? That is not your friend, all right? And your friend, so-called friend, and the other ladies, guess what? They go out to eat, to tour, and guess what? Nobody offered to help you down them 5 flights of stairs. Your friend didn't even care if you made it up the steps with your stuff. Didn't any help. You didn't even look back to make sure you didn't fall, didn't drop anything. Now, what kind of friend is that? And what kind of people are you surrounded by? That no one cares. No one cares. No one cares about you. Because they watch. They know you're handicapped. They didn't say, well, want me to bring you something to eat? Watch your so-called friends, okay? Now, after that experience with a so-called friend who's really a frenemy, after that, guess what? You learned a lesson, didn't you? I hope you did. Did you learn a lesson from that? On how your so-called best friend treated you? And they treated you like a rank stranger? They treated you like you's a nobody. And they treated you like you didn't even exist. They didn't care nothing about you at all. They did not care at all about your well-being whatsoever. And your friend kicked you to the curve, as they say. Your friend kicked you to the curve. Now, what kind of mess is that? Now, I myself, at the justice of the camera, now I myself, I only have a selected few of friends that I can call my true friends, real friends, that will not lie to me. They will not talk about me. And if they do talk about me, it's going to be all good. It's going to be positive things about myself. And like I said, I only have a few friends like that. I have 2 friends that I will go out of town with. My other friends, it's kind of questionable. It's questionable if I would go with them or not, because I know their personality. I know their personality. And I know that I would not have a good time because they will continuously be whining, complaining. It's something, y'all had to, excuse me. Is something boiling on the stove? I hear something on the stove boiling. What's that? Who's cooking? The girl. Oh my God. Have you ever heard of a cook that's cooking and leave the kitchen? Have you ever heard of a cook that's cooking and on the computer? You ever heard of a cook that's cooking? You ask them, what is that smell? It smells like something is burning. And the cook says, I don't smell nothing. I haven't smelled nothing all day. Is that right? Oh my God. Listen. Know your friend's personality, all right? Know your friend's personality. You got one time to show me the real you. And guess what? I believe that's who you are. Oh, yes. I believe that's who you are. Yeah. When you show me how you are, Guess what? That's how you are. You're not trying to prove it. You are what you are. Yeah. You are what you are. Catch it. Listen. How do you know your friend is not really your friend? That your friend is now your friend enemy? That they are jealous of you? That they envy you? That they don't want anything good to happen for you? How do you know that? This is how you know it. They always give subtle hints. Throw shade. This real subtle. But however, guess what? You have got to pay attention. You got to pay attention of the so-called compliments they give you. And at the same time, they are what? They throwing what? Shade. Pay attention. Pay attention. Anytime someone can give you a positive comment, then come back in the same breath and say something negative about it, you need to watch out for that person, okay? You need to watch out for that individual, all right? Because guess what? They are not your real friend. If they always got to cut you down, they always got to cut you down. Friends don't do that. Friends do not do that. Friends do not cut each other down. Friends do not betray trust. They don't betray trust. If I tell you something or you tell me something, share it with me, guess what? I'm not going to share it with nobody else because you're my friend. You're my friend. And if I told you something in confidence, guess what? I don't expect to hear it again. But if I hear it, guess what? You're out the circle. You're out the circle and don't even know you're out the circle, okay? You're out my circle, all right? It only take one time for me. Just one time for me. That's it. And if somebody wants to join me on TikTok, and I do not know this person, just wondering what they are going to, what they have to say here. Okay, I pressed that. It's not giving me anything. Sorry. But if you want to join me here on Facebook and YouTube, you can. But if you're on Facebook, listen here. Tune in through Facebook, and I can bring you on live, and we can see your beautiful faces, okay? And we can hear your beautiful voices, all right? So just let me in if you want to come in, all right? Just let me in, okay? Just let me in. And I'll go through Messenger, if you gotta know. Or you can send me your email, post your email, and I send it to your email, all right? We can do it that way if you don't have Facebook, all right? So if you want to come on and be in live on this here conversation or any other conversations, let me know, okay? Listen here, like and share. And when you get over there to that YouTube, go to my channel and subscribe, all right? I have a lot of videos over there, and I want you guys to subscribe to them. I see the numbers rising up. So listen here. Have you all... Oh, okay. Hey. Hey, Jerome. Hey, son, how you doing? That's good. Good. I'm glad you're doing good. I know you're doing good. Yeah, you in on this conversation about these friend enemies, your so-called friends that say they're your friends, but they actually are camouflaged as your enemy. That's a good one. They are Listen. Your frenemy is camouflage. They ain't camouflage. They're your friend, but they wearing camouflage, pretending to be your friend when they are actually what? They are actually your what? Your enemy. That's what that's all about. That's what that's all about. That's what that is. Yeah. That is what that yeah. That's it. That's what it's all about. That's exactly what it's about. They camouflage. Fake friends. They fake. They fake friends. You hear me? They are fake. They mean you no good at all. Isn't that something? They mean you no good at all. These are your friends. All right? Now you can't say, no, you remember when your mom, dad used to tell you growing up, they ain't your friend. They your associates. You ain't got no friends. You got associates. Well, I guess they knew what they was talking about, huh? You ain't got no friends. You got associates. So I guess that meant don't put your trust in what you call your so-called friend, because they can what? Become an enemy. They become a backstabber. Backstabber. They smile. They smile in your face. Ooh, that's just like an enemy, isn't it? I mean, they're your friend. They smile in your face. But in their mind, they want to take your place. Your so-called friends. Your so-called friends want to take your place. Let me see, who's this? Marissa. Marissa says here, she said, they may not know what a friend consists of. Maybe they have never experienced true and genuine people. That's something to digest. They may not know what a friend consists of. Maybe they had never experienced true and genuine people. That is a thought. That is definitely a thought. Maybe they have not experienced what a real friend is. You know what? Now that you have said that, I do know some people that are exactly like that. And their friends treat, I think, to me, personally, I think their friends treat them like trash. I think their friends treat them like trash. I'm like, they could never be my friend. They talk about you in front of your face, behind your back. Everywhere they talk about you, do you wrong, they leave you out. People, that is not a friend. That is not a friend, okay? That is not a friend. I don't know how you grew up. Maybe you grew up and this is what you've been surrounded by. Friends that throw constant insults at you. Is this what you are familiar with? Is that it? Is this what you are familiar with? So you accept it. So you say, they my friend. Oh, she just talking. They my friend though. That a friend do not plan to hurt you. If you feel like you're hurt, and you feel like you're being what? Embarrassed by this friend, but guess what? You need to cut ties. Yeah, I said it. You need to cut ties with this here so-called friend. Because let me tell you something, baby. Let me tell you something. Friends don't treat friends mean. They don't handle their friends mean. They are not abusive to their friends. Being abused, verbally abused, some friends be physically abused, because you know you got some of them too. They put that slap on you, push you on you, and hit you hard, and it's nothing. Oh, girl, please. And they get that lick off. That's what they say, okay? They get that off on you. They get that off. Because when they hit you hard, guess what? They meant to hit you hard. That is not a friend. You're not going to physically, mentally, spiritually abuse me. I'm not going to allow it. And I suggest you do the same thing. Do not allow that. If you have a so-called friend that's constantly throwing you insults, hitting on you in the so-called playful way, but is not being playful, they're not your friend, okay? They are not your friend. Thank you, Marissa. That was a real comment there. Yeah, that was a real one. Yeah, because some people don't know. Some things we think is common sense that you would automatically know and that you would live by. But however, guess what? There are some people that lack that. They lack that. They don't have that. Oh yeah. They don't have that. Some people don't even know what love is. But that'd be another subject, right? That'd be another subject. Well, you know what? We got 10 more minutes, and let's talk about something else, all right? Listen. You all notice I got a new do, all right? I got a new do. My hair does not define me, all right? Pass that on. My hair does not define me. It does not speak for who I am. Remember that, okay? Don't let your hair define you, okay? You feel as though you tired of wearing those wigs. You tired of wearing that glue. You tired of wearing lace front. You tired of adding on hair. Listen here. Cut it. It don't define you. At least my hair don't define me. I define me. All right? Guess what? As soon as it got cut, I loved it. I felt like I was liberated. I felt like I was liberated. I really did. I felt liberated. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, Marissa. Yeah, that'd be good, won't it? That'd be good. Hey, we got our subject for next week, y'all. Yeah. Does your hair define you? We're going to talk about that. Okay? Does your hair define you? Because I tell you what, hair is a big issue. Hair seems to be a big issue with women. And I'm just talking about African American women because we have so many various hairstyles. Because we have so many various hairstyles that we can wear. Marissa, a lot of women feel hair is that Girl, yes, they do. They feel like hair is everything. They feel like it's everything. It's their lifeline. Let me tell you something. Hair is not your lifeline, okay? It is not your lifeline. It's not your lifeline. Like I said, when I got my hair cut, well, but let me just gonna tell y'all the truth. Let me tell you the truth. I had surgery back in 2015, all right? And I had the bariatric surgery, the sleeve. So after having the surgery, my hair just started falling out. Real bad, real bad. And my hair would not grow. And I used to have long hair. My natural hair was long, okay? And I got some pictures too. And I started losing my hair. And it got real short, it wouldn't grow. And so what was happening was that due to the surgery, my body was no longer producing vitamins, minerals that you need to function, that your body needs to function off of. So with me I was taking the wrong type of vitamins, not enough vitamins. And so then my hair started to deteriorate and my health as well. Things started going on with my health. You remember I was sick back in the summer. But however, my son, AKA Daddy, he said, you got to cut it. You got to cut it. We got to cut it, start over. You got to cut it and start over. So anyway, he started cutting it. I let him cut it. God believe he was telling me the truth. So I let him cut my hair. Did I really want my hair cut? No, I did not. But you know, he cut it anyway. Well, you know, after he cut it, it was all off. Whoa, wow. I looked in the mirror like, girl. I said, I like it. I like it. Let me tell you how I feel. Like and share, okay? Listen, this is how I felt when my hair got shaved. And I looked at myself. And I'm like, I felt liberated. I felt empowered. I felt like I had empowerment. I felt like a warrior. Because you know, I've been through a lot of things in life. And when my hair off my head, I came and I embraced who I really am. And that I am a warrior. I fight for my family. I fight for my friends. I fight for what is right. So I am a certified warrior. And that's the way I feel. And people want to know, oh, you know, the first thing they think when you get your hair shaved, oh, she got cancer. Oh, she must be going through radiation. No, I'm not. I am well. I am healthy. No, that's not the reason why I had my hair cut off. All right? I feel great. I feel fantastic. I'm so glad my son cut my hair. All right? I'm so glad he did. Because I am liberated. You understand that? I want you guys to like and share. And when you get to my YouTube channel, guess what? I want you to subscribe. Some of y'all ain't been going over there. Go ahead and subscribe. Come on, baby. Subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. Can you handle the truth? All right? Jocelyn McGuire. Can you handle the truth? Listen here. Our time has been well spent. Listen, if you want to cut your hair, okay? Like I was saying before, being a black woman, African American, whatever they want to label us as, black people, colored folks, whatever. Listen here. We have the most hairstyles in the world. We can wear our hair any kind of way that we want to. We can wear it like an afro. We can put braids in it, extensions on it. We can wear it curly. We can wear it long. We can wear it short. We can wear it all natural if we want to. Next week, we're going to be talking about, what was that you said here? Does your hair define you? Thank you, Marissa. I love that. I love that. Does your hair define you? I'm going to write that down right now. And we got that. And guess what? We're going to talk about hair. All right? Because hair seems to be a lifeline. I like that, Marissa. I feel like hair is everything. Amen. There he is, y'all. My son, Elder Jamar Jameson. There he is. Talking about amen. Amen on what? Marissa, thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much, Tawana, for joining in. Thank you so much, Janet Stevens, for joining in. Thank you so much, son, Jay Littlemore, for joining in. And my natural-born son, Elder Jamar, for joining in. Jamar, thank you for joining in. I appreciate that. Marissa, thank you so much. So we got our subject for next Thursday. Thank you. She said, you're welcome. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. So, our subject next week is going to be, does your hair define you? Does your hair define you? Does it? Does it? Do it? Is hair everything to you? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it come Thursday. That's going to be our hot topic is hair. It's going to be our topic. Does your hair define you? Is hair everything to you? Let's chat. Let's talk about it. Who is this right here? All right. Deshaun. Okay. Deshaun. Okay. He says, your hair doesn't define you. What makes a woman beautiful is her way of carrying herself. Woo! Y'all heard that, didn't you? Listen, I want you to come back on Thursday, all right? Come back on Thursday, Deshaun. Come back on Thursday, and let's talk about this hair thing, all right? I brought it up, so let's do that. Hey, Monica, how you doing? Good. I want you to join in next week. We're going to be talking about, does your hair define you? Does your hair define you? This is going to be a hot topic because you see what I done. Y'all see what I did, right? See what I did? Some of it coming back. It was completely bald. It's coming back in, all right? Listen, y'all see what I did? All right, we're going to talk about it. Let's talk about it some more, all right? Let's talk about it some more. Does hair define you? Like and share and go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. Our time is over. Guess what? It's been great. It's been wonderful. So glad you all tune in and join in on today. Listen, like and share. And listen, if you missed part of the broadcast, guess what? Go back and rewind and look it over again, all right? I want you guys to like and share. Guess what? I love you, but guess what? God loves you best. Thanks for coming in. I'm going to sign off my TikTok there. Sign off my TikTok. Listen, thank you guys for coming in and sharing with me. Listen. Come on in. Come on in on Thursday because I know it's going to be a hot subject. I know it's going to be a hot subject, especially with some of the church people. Uh-oh, did I say that? No, I didn't mean to say that. But anyway, come back on Thursday. Does your hair define you? All right. You all be blessed and have a great evening and a wonderful, safe weekend. Signing off. Like and share. Subscribe.